Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about wind power generation. The wind power generation uses wind energy to convert into electricity, or in other words, wind power generation generate electricity using wind energy that is freely available in nature. It is a renewable energy power generation technology. So most of you already knows about wind power generation, but then in this video we are going to go into deep understanding about different types and different things. Okay, let's get into this video. So wind power generation is a renewable energy process that harness wind through turbines to produce electricity. Wind power is currently one of the fast growing energy source worldwide. So it has environmental benefit, economic viability, and scalability. So there are a lot of advantages in wind power generation. So we are touching a little bit on what is going on, what is about wind power generation. So how wind power generation works. So it depends mainly on wind turbines. Okay, wind turbines are tall structure equipped with blades that capture the kinetic energy of wind. When wind moves the blades, it spins a rotor connected to the shaft. Okay, basically that wind turbine is a key to convert the uh, air flow, the wind energy into a rotation. So we know that in generating principle, power generating principle, if we can create the rotation, then the because of the magnetic field cutting the magnetic field, we can generate electricity. So we know the generation principle, power generation principle, that we need a rotation rotor with a coil. It has to rotate. So that's a simple logic. Somehow we have to create the rotation. So here, how the rotation is created by the wind turbine. The source of this rotation is a wind energy, the airflow making the wind turbine to create the rotation. Okay. So the mechanical to electrical energy. This is first thing is airflow to the mechanical energy. I mean the naturally available renewable energy is a wind energy to conversion to the mechanical energy. Then the second conversion is mechanical energy to the electrical energy. This shaft connect to the generator within the turbine, which converts the mechanical energy of the rotating blades into the electrical energy. That's through the electromagnetic induction. That's we can study the electromagnetic induction principle. Using that electromagnetic induction principle, we generate electricity. Okay, it's simple. I always teach or explain in a very simple format to my students. I said, like I say as always, that if you can create a rotation, then you don't need to worry about how you are going to generate electricity. That is the electromagnetic induction. We have the principle, we have a setup of generators where we need to rotate. We can quite relate this concept with the dynamo. In olden days, in 1990s or 95, in my school days, we sometimes use the cycle dynamo. I mean dynamo attached to the bicycle. Then we rotate the, by pedaling the bicycle, we rotate the wheel, then the dynamo rotate. So what we are essentially, then through the dynamo we are operating our television and we are watching the movie. So what we are essentially doing, we want to give a create a rotation. So here the environment, the wind available wind energy creating the rotation, that's the mechanical energy. Then the mechanical energy convert to electrical energy using electromagnetic induction. That's we have a huge setup to create that electromagnetic induction. Okay. So what are the two main types of wind turbines? One is horizontal axis turbine, another one vertical axis turbine. So let's look at what is horizontal axis turbine. This is the most common type. Most of the places you see this kind of turbines, like Sri Lanka, India, and Australia. Many other places I have seen this turbine in everywhere. Okay, with the blades similar to the airplane propellers, positioning on top tall tower to access strong wind. Okay, another concept is if the height is more, then we can get more wind speed. I mean, wind speed increases with the height. That's why the wind turbines are having a huge height. I mean, like 20-meter, 30-meter height. So height is a matter here. So horizontal axis in wind turbine is a simple wind turbine with this horizontal axis. The axis is rotating axis is horizontal. Okay, that's why we call horizontal axis. So we can simply understand this is axis. Rotation axis is this one. This is your rotation axis. It is a horizontal axis. That's why because many students confuse between horizontal axis and vertical axis. You don't need to memorize anything. It's very simple concept. Horizontal axis mean it is a rotation. The center of the rotation axis is horizontal. That's why it's horizontal axis. Very simple. Okay. So let's look at the vertical axis wind turbine. This is rarely available. I didn't see vertical axis wind turbine in any places. I mean, I have lived in Sri Lanka, India, Singapore, and Australia. All four countries I didn't see. Maybe there is a wind turbine vertical axis, but I didn't see. But I heard that in USA, Germany, and many other Europe countries, they have the horizontal axis wind turbine. So horizontal axis wind turbine more suitable for areas where lower wind speed is logically related, because in Asian countries we have a good wind speed. I mean, in Sri Lanka I can realize that we have a sufficient wind speed. But if you have a low wind speed, then it is better to have a vertical axis wind turbine. Okay. So vertical axis wind turbine means simply the axis, rotating axis is vertical. This is a center axis. The rotating axis is vertical, so that's we call the vertical axis wind turbine. The vertical axis. Okay, it's very simple. These are two main types. We will go into deeper in other videos, little by little, every individual things, but it's a general understanding. Today's video is about general understanding about the wind power generation. Okay, what are the two classification of wind turbine based on location where it installed? Okay, one is onshore wind turbine and the one is offshore wind turbine. So onshore means is on the land. Shore mean is on the land. Installed on the land. You can simply understand. If the wind turbines are installed on the land, that is called onshore wind turbine. Okay, look at this. This is installed in the land. Okay, very simple. It's installed in the land and can carry in vary in height, capacity, rotor axis, locations, wind conditions. Okay, so there are a lot of different types of wind turbines installed on the land based on the location, based on the availability of wind energy. We may install the very height with the wind turbine with the more height, some other places a moderate height. Okay, those are different things we can have. Okay, this is onshore. Onshore means installed on the land area. The offshore mean these turbines are installed on bodies of water, usually inside the water, on the continent itself, where wind speed are very strong, more consistent. So this is installed inside the water. It's actually floating with a huge weight on the bottom of the wind turbines. It's floating. We will look at this in detail, how the construction of these kind of offshore wind turbines. But what is important thing here is wind inside the sea, the wind force is more, like wind energy, availability of wind energy is more. So that's why we use this offshore wind turbine technology. However, this offshore wind turbine technology I didn't see in the countries like Asia, Sri Lanka, India, or other countries. Maybe it is available in developed countries and many other places. I didn't see really, but the quite expensive because it's compared to the um, uh, onshore. It is quite technically complex because we have to put it inside the sea. But the efficiency wise, it's better because when we install inside the sea, that efficiency is high because we have more wind flowing all the time. So the energy production is high. Actually, the energy production is high when we install the wind turbine in offshore. So offshore mean is not in onshore. Offshore mean in within the sea, inside the sea. Okay. I think we come to the end of this video. So this video we essentially give a simple overview of wind turbines. We didn't touch more technical things. Obviously, we will give a few small videos in future about explaining how the turbines works, how the construction of these vertical axis, horizontal axis, most of the things. This is a simple video explaining a general understanding about the wind power generation. Thank you very much. Please subscribe this channel and continue watching. Thank you. See you in the next video.